We're definitely in a new world order right now. The FANG companies clearly were the past growth. We think what we call RAY, robotics, automation, and artificial intelligence, is the future FANGs. The FANG companies are actually strong ambassadors of the growth of what's going on in robotics and AI because they're using these technologies to enable their business. We're, however, investing in the companies that are providing these technologies to them. So if you want the exposure, we think the best way to approach this is by investing in going the gold rush with the picks and shovels. So this is what we attempt to do. The pace of change here is only going to accelerate. These are technologies that companies need, that countries need. We're at the forefront, we believe, of a massive robotics AI arms race, if you will. Last year, China had $250 billion in VC fundings. They're going to be spending $150 billion on developing AI technologies in the next 5 years. This is a global story, and investors need to be positioned for that. The US has to pick up the pace. There's no other alternative, right? Companies and countries outside the US are outspending us. Mark Cuban stated back at the beginning of the year that Trump should be the first robotics president and invest at least a minimum of $100 billion in the industry. I think that that's the narrative that needs to continue. There has to be tremendous investment. Again, these are not luxuries, they're necessities for companies and countries to enable their business and their society. We're at a tipping point in terms of technological innovation. There's one thing that's for sure, which is change. And the rate of change is accelerating. And we're no longer living in a linear world, we're living in an exponential world. And the only way to survive in this world is understanding and using technology like robotics and AI. And we think any and all investors would be wise to have exposure to this burgeoning industry. We think 5 to 10% of your portfolio exposed to robotics and AI will serve you well in the years to come.